Hi everyone, this is Stephanie. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining as well. Today I am going to do my very first cash stuffing video. It's just a little bit of money. I think there's like $350, and it's just going to be in my little wallet that I have here. I just wanted to show my face first to say thank you for joining us, and also to ask you, because I would love to continue to make these kind of videos. It holds myself accountable to sticking to my budget, but hopefully it helps to maybe teach you guys how to budget for yourself and maybe just follow along my journey here. I'm not great at this, and that's sort of what my channel is hopefully going to show, that it's real life, that things change and nothing is set in stone. It's just a basis to go from, and you can adjust as the week or 2 weeks, because I get paid every 2 weeks, how it goes along. Today we had to make some changes because of an unexpectedly lower paycheck. So I'll show you kind of what I've done there to adjust for that. But I guess we will get started. Yay! Hello everybody. So this is actually my second time recording this. I've had this issue with my cell phone, and I really do think that it's user error. So today I'm actually going to stuff my wallet binder. This is what is in my everyday carry purse. Just everyday expenses like my groceries, gas, things like that. And I'll kind of go over how I'm budgeting my budget real fast. This is the second paycheck for October. So I went ahead and I filled in the budget the other day, what I was expecting, and then when I got my check stub yesterday and throughout today, I've just kind of worked on my budget, finalizing the actual part of it. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in and kind of talk through it real fast. So I had budgeted originally $1,400 for my paycheck. But a couple weeks ago, I actually had a day and a half sick time. I left early one day, and my daughter and myself both were sick the next day. So she missed school, I missed work, and then I had to purchase a couple new shirts for my job, and they just payroll deducted those expenses right out of my paycheck. My paycheck ended up actually only being $1,361. So it was a little bit of a significant drop for me. Also, I poorly budgeted last pay, so I had to overdraw my account to get gas the other day. So it started out already in the red, $59. So once I took the overdraft and the paycheck, we were down to $1,302. That is almost $100 difference. So I had to make a couple adjustments on my bills. I had intended to pay my electric bill out of this paycheck. However, I had a little bit of time, so I'm going to hold off on making this payment until I get a little bit more money in my account, which is fine because I have a little bit of leeway. It's not quite due yet, and it won't be considered past due when I actually make the payment. So we went ahead and skipped that this month. What's green, what you see, I've already paid online this morning. The Peacock and Netflix and collections bill will come out automatically on their due dates, and then I still need to put a check in the mail for my eye doctor bill. And then I wanted to have a little bit of a buffer because that's where I keep running into the issues. I don't have that buffer. I budget down to the dollar, and I really shouldn't do that because I just never know when I'm going to need that. Sorry, I'm yawning. It is late for me. It's 10:30 at night, so I do apologize if I keep yawning. So anyway, So that I did make the adjustment that I needed here, which instead of the $967 that I had originally budgeted, it did come down to $836.30, which leaves me with $465.70. I always cut the change off of that and just use the whole number when I go to figure out my envelopes, my sinking funds, and all of that. We just pretend that the change is not there. So when I go to figure this in, it just is $465. So what we're going to do right now, and this is my first envelope stuffing video, it's not super exciting because the only thing I stuff with cash is my little wallet that goes in my purse. So we'll go ahead and do that really fast, and I'll show you what my envelopes are. This is an A7 size. I forget the brand. I got it off of Amazon, and I will post the link in the description for this. It wasn't very expensive, like $25, maybe $27, I'm not sure. But it was quite a bit less than, I don't remember the name of the name brand, Moderm or something like that. I could be way off. But it was quite a bit cheaper, but I love it. I love the gray. That's my favorite color anyway. But I did find a couple when I was getting the link for this. I did find a couple more that weren't there when I ordered this. So I'm going to link those also in the description. One I believe is clear, and it comes with some of the small plastic envelopes. And then there's another one similar to this that's actually pink. So I'm going to link those also in the description in case that's something you're looking for. They weren't very expensive at all. Okay, let's jump into it. So first we're going to go to medicine, which I'm actually going to tuck into the, I believe I'm going to tuck this into, how did I have that? Let me see what I have there. So medicine, what do I tuck that into? Personal. We're going to put the medicine in personal because I don't have a medical envelope, and it is for me. I have asthma, I have allergies, I take anxiety medication every day, so I go through medicine quite a bit. I have 2 inhalers that I use every day. I take allergy medication that I could actually get over the counter, but it's cheaper for me to use my insurance and just pay the copay. And like I said, I have my anxiety medication, plus I take quite a few vitamins and supplements. So that's what this is for. So today we are going to do $50 in personal, and I'm just going to do 2 20s and a 10. And this thing does not want to stay open by itself, so we're just going to make do. Tuck that in the personal. All right, so next we are going to do Halloween. This is for Emerson for her Halloween costume. So she is going to be a frat boy with a friend of hers. We already have a frat boy shirt, so we're going to go to Goodwill or a thrift store tomorrow and see what we can find to put the rest of the outfit together. Plus, she has Spirit Week next week at school, so if there's anything left over and she needs anything for that, we will just take it out of this. We're going to do it as cheap as possible because these are clothes that she will probably never wear again. We're actually might see if there's anything we can borrow, and then that money can just kind of stay in there for if she needs something else. All right, let's jump back to the front, and we're going to get gas. Gas will get $80 for the 2 weeks. 20, 40, 60, and 80. So we'll go ahead and stuff that in there. And how I do my gas, I actually deposit this in my bank account before I put gas in my car. Unless there's money in there to cover it and I can put it in after I do. And that's simply because I use the Upstart app for my fuel. It's attached to my bank card so that I can get the cash back when I get fuel for that. The other day I actually stopped at the gas station and I was pretty happy. I got 16 cents per gallon back. I'm going to post the referral code, I apologize, in the description to this video if you're interested in signing up for that. If you use the code, you start out with your first purchase, you get an additional 15 cents per gallon, and I will get the 15 cents per gallon as well. So win-win for both of us. Okay, so next, groceries. Groceries, we're just going to do both 50s because it gets $100. Most of the time when I do my grocery shopping, the first week I spend quite a bit more. I stock up on some meat and things that we need, freezer stuff. We always have frozen pizzas and frozen veggies, and Emerson always has some pizza rolls for a snack or chicken tenders. I get those things and try to stock up for her lunches for the 2 weeks, and then what's left for the second week's usually for replenishing produce that we've eaten the previous week, because you know it doesn't last a whole 2 weeks. Next, okay. Oh, Nick's birthday. Nick is a friend of mine that we were friends many, many years ago, and we ran into each other a while back, and we've just kind of been catching up. Nothing crazy, but his birthday was the other day, and I thought I would treat him to dinner or something for his birthday. So I went ahead and put $80 back. I don't think I'll need the full 80, but I just wanted to be safe. So we're going to put that in fun. 20, 40, 60, and 80. And last, the oh shit. We're actually going to put that in miscellaneous because I don't have an oh shit envelope. I did have $25 in there. However, I used $5 already today. I ordered lunch at work, and I used the $5 for tipping the delivery driver. So we're down to $20 for that. All right, so that's my actual envelopes. This will go in my purse. I'll quickly tell you what I do for my actual sinking funds, how I save those, I keep wanting to say how I store them, but that's not really it, but maybe, I guess, a little bit. Let me move this out of the way. There's a little bit of a shadow. Can you see? I hope you can see how that works. So I have, first of all, I have a really wobbly tripod. Oops. I will get a better one eventually, but this one works. So I have my sinking funds right here, and these are sort of the ones that I want to focus on right now, but I don't keep these in cash because I like to spend cash, and I like to dip into the envelopes. I was trying the envelope binders. I actually have 3 of the binders laying here that I used to use, these 3. However, I don't use them right now because I opened a savings account with Ally Bank, and Ally Bank allows you to have what they call buckets or envelopes, but they call them buckets. You can have 10 buckets attached to your savings account, which I have all 10. So this is the money that I had budgeted $90. It's already been transferred to Ally. Fortunately, I could have $20 more. So I've made some needed adjustments to different buckets, categories. My emergency, I actually could put 30 instead of 20. I upped my Christmas because it is coming up quickly and I am way behind on saving. And then Emerson has to have some dental work. So I went ahead, oh, I guess I didn't up that. I just upped those 2. Anyway, so, but that's beside the point. She has to have dental. So I guess this is, I do semi-cashless. So cashless, cashless. So real quick, that is, you know, in a nutshell, my budget for this second pay. All right, everybody, that's my video for today. I thank you so much for spending this time with me. It means so much to me. And that's it. Until next time, bye.